Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? This is Nick here. If you watched my last video, you know I said I had a ton of content coming up. That's true, but it's not going to come until later in the month, around Christmas and a little bit after. I got a couple things coming my way around then, and I can do some reviews, unboxings, and let you know my thoughts on a couple things. So in the meantime, I kind of wanted to do some videos. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so I decided to do a little video on a couple apps that a couple of them released this week, but one of them just has a revamp, and I kind of just wanted to show you a little bit on the new designs and these new apps that I really found useful and pretty cool. Well, first off, as many of you probably already know, Twitter got a new UI design, and on the desktop version and on the iOS version. So I just want to take a quick look and show you what's a little bit different on there. I find it a lot cleaner. I like it a lot better than the older one. The older one wasn't bad, but this one's it's been changed to a way that I really think is a cleaner, faster look. So you can see it right here. Right off the bat, you can see that the home page will change. This is your feed, all the people you're following. You can see Uncle Tone, TLD Today, you know, everyone's here. It's basically the same as your old one. There's not a lot of changes here. You've got your create a message up in the top right there, and it's now called your home page. Now the second tab is Connect, and the one change that I noticed is interactions. They added this other tab which shows people that retweeted your tweets, not only the stuff that's been mentioned, but the retweets. So not a whole lot different, but just a little bit of a tweak that they added there. Also, the next they've done is a Discover page. Now, Discover is kind of cool. I like this so far. Basically, it looks at what you have posted, what your people have posted, or your followers and all that, and it kind of creates a list here of things that you might be interested in. So I tweeted something about WebOS earlier, which is now open source, by the way, which is really cool. I'm going to try to pick up a touchpad this Sunday, but that's a different story. But basically, it just shows a bunch of things that you might be interested in. So that's pretty cool. Next is the last tab here is a Me tab. I just think this is a lot similar to the other one, but it is a lot cleaner. You can see more here. Your direct messages are right there. You can switch accounts. You got your settings, and your whole profile's right here. You can access it with the click of a button. And if you want to follow me, I'm at NIICK Stevens. So it's basically my name with an extra I. Not too tough there to figure out. But that's the Twitter app. Next, we have the Xbox app. And another thing you probably already know about is that Xbox released their newest dashboard, I believe 2 days ago. It started rolling out, and I got it, and I really like it. It's really clean looking, like all these apps have been getting. It seems like they're understanding the design aspect of it, but it's really clean, and that carries right over into this app here. This is their first time they've released an app, especially on iOS, and it's directly from Microsoft. So you've got your first page here. Actually looks like it's kind of glitched here. That's not supposed to be on. There you go. See, he's gone now. But when you launch it, you're going to be prompted to sign in to your gamer tag. And on this first page, you've got your home page. You've got 3 different tabs here, basically. And you've got your home page, which is all the stuff that Microsoft thinks you should know about, I guess. All the deals, all the big games that are out, downloadable content, and such. You can scroll down and check everything out. That's the home page. And right here, I think that carries over on every page. You got your settings up in the top right and messages. So you can flow over your second page, and you've got your social page, which has your avatar, which you can customize as clothes straight from here. So it'll carry over onto your console. Also, you've got beacons, which is a new dashboard feature. It's pretty cool. I haven't used it too much yet, but I feel like it's going to be one of those things that's really going to catch on when you don't know who you want to play with, but you just want to play with one of your friends, and you've got a ton of friends. It's kind of hard to invite all of them. So you can just send out a beacon, and they'll all come and join you. Also, you got your messages and your friends. You can click there, and everything has a great transition. The text is super clear, as you can see from my screen. Well, you can try to see. It's a little bit dark and doesn't really give it justice, but this is a gorgeous app. This is one of the more beautiful apps I've seen for iOS, honestly. But on this third tab, you can see it shows all the games you've played. The ones I'm working on right now are Battlefield, Skyrim, and Modern Warfare 3. I'd recommend all 3 of those very highly. But there they all are right there. You can check them out, and when you click one of them, it brings you to the achievements page. See if I can get that loaded. I'm on 3G because my Wi-Fi at my apartments is absolutely horrendous, but that's also another story. But there's all your achievements. You can check them out, and that's that. Next up is an app that's been on iPad for quite some time, and I've actually never heard of it until just recently, but it's called Flipboard. Let me launch it up for you so you can kind of see. This is actually probably the most beautiful app I have ever seen on my iPhone. Right next to that Xbox app, these are two of the most beautiful apps I've seen, and this one probably takes the cake as number one. But basically, this is a really cool app. It's just like StumbleUpon, except I find it more useful. StumbleUpon seems to be more like an entertainment venue, while this is more relevant. It shows you actual just news that's coming out on anything you really need to know about. When you first open the app, it's going to bring you to a page that is basically like StumbleUpon. It asks you your interests, and you can choose which one you want. I chose all of them, so you get stories on a little bit of everything. So you've got all these different categories here, and it flips up really nice. I really like it. But basically, you can open up technology, and you've got your first little news story right there. So you can read it. If you don't find it interesting, just flip to the next one, and say you want to read this one. So you click it. It takes you right to the article with some just beautiful buttons up top. The font pops out like nothing I've ever seen on my iPhone. But, I mean, there you go. It's right there. You can read the article. You got pictures. It's all right there, and there's a bunch of options up top for you to choose from. I haven't messed with this too much, but you can email it, view it on the actual browser. You can favorite it, refresh it. Just there's a ton of options here. And also, which I think is really cool, is cover stories. It basically takes all of your categories that you've liked and puts them in just kind of a flow here, so you can get random stuff and just check out everything. You can see a lot of Twitter on here, which I'll get to in a minute, but there you go. You got Wilson Tech 1, just a couple people I'm following, Maverick Blue, some good guys you should check out. But this is probably the coolest thing, is the Twitter. It's almost like a Twitter client within Flipboard. I mean, it's not going to give you everything that you want to see on Twitter, but you can see, I mean, it's got a bunch of stuff on here, and it's really nicely laid out. I mean, you got pictures, and then you got the whoever posted it, and you can kind of flip through here and just check them all out. I mean, but I just find that really cool. You can do the same thing with Facebook. I haven't actually tested that one out. I don't use Facebook a whole lot. But, I mean, as you can see, there's a diverse amount of different categories here: sports, food, music. These are all of them right here, so you can check them out. It's a really nice app that I would recommend to anyone. It just came out. It's a free app. All these are free apps, by the way. I did not have to pay a cent for any of these. But that's about it, guys. Check out these 3 apps. They're really awesome. I just thought I'd do kind of a in-between video to separate the unboxings and reviews. Around, a couple weeks now, I'm going to have a ton of new content coming, so check back on my channel. Give this one a thumbs up if you like it. See if I can find the picture. Oh, that's too close. But give me a thumbs up if you like it, and, subscribe to my channel. I mentioned on Twitter earlier, if I could somehow get 100 subscribers by 2012, which I know is asking a lot, I'll definitely I will definitely do some kind of giveaway. I don't know if it would be something I already have, or maybe I'll go buy something, and but I definitely want to do something for the guys that were watching my videos and giving me a thumbs up and subscribing every day. I really appreciate it, and maybe we can grow that number pretty soon. But that's about it, guys. Check out these apps. I really appreciate you watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.